Yes.
Dark green 3.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. I wasn't paying attention because I always say that. Sorry.
Are you here?
Sorry, not
Yes,
sorry.
I'm here.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, we should be live. I am going to start recording.
Hello.
And again, it doesn't want to use my hotkey for recording, and I don't know why.
Of course it doesn't, because that would be
Why?
crazy. Good morning, peoples.
Strange.
Hello, chat room.
Good morning? No, you
No, it's
are.
morning here.
No, it's evening in
No, it's
the real
morning.
world.
Oh, you're gonna get so slapped.
Nope.
Just saying.
You can't. Physically, I'm frail, so you can't hurt. You can't hit me, otherwise you might kill me.
No. Alright. I know how to hit. Okay. There we go. Alright, Ster. I've color coded the things in the stuff.
Wow.
Perfect.
Cool.
I can handle that.
You know what I'm talking about. It's all good. It's
You,
all good.
You're getting excited about the trip to the States?
Oh my god, it's like 5 weeks tomorrow. 5 weeks. 5. Oh, it's, yeah.
It's
I'm
actually
excited.
36 days, 7 hours, and 3 minutes
I'm not worried.
until my flight leaves.
It's like,
Actually, sorry, that's not till my flight leaves. It's actually when I leave my house to go to the airport, because that's when I consider my trip to start. Is when I, go, right?
I've practiced packing my suitcase twice so far. Just to make sure.
Oh, I haven't
things
even bothered.
Oh, you're like an old pro at it. I've added to my Tim Tam collection. So I've added in dark chocolate Tim Tams and some more original Tim Tams. So we got Tim Tam slams, baby. Tim Tam slams are coming.
Okay, so how is your eyesight? Just like
Fine.
overall, is it okay, or is it just?
No, it's I wear glasses.
Well, yeah, but I mean, without the glasses, are you okay? Or... like
no, not so
okay, so
good.
they're stronger. So my
fine.
fridge is about 10 feet to my right, and I had to use my phone to use the camera and zoom in on the fridge to be able to tell if the ice machine was off or on. And I can't see it from here. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have an ice maker.
Yeah, mine's...
The ice maker.
I find it's worse actually in when I do close stuff now. I've kind of got to do the old lift.
Oh my god.
The whole
So are you saying it's time for bifocals?
No, I don't think I can do. I'm not paying all that money to get bifocals because I think the bifocals, and I talked to my optometrist last time, because I get bad vertigo, the bifocals can throw me into, and I don't want to test it. We can't test it.
Okay.
So, because I don't want to pay hundreds of dollars to get bifocal glasses to find out that they're going to throw me into vertigo, and then that would not be good. So I'm just I think I'm going to have to, get the chain around the neck and be like on off.
Wow. Granny
I'm going to be, I know, I'll put my hair up in a bun,
Nana.
Exactly. Be like the old, what is it, like the old school librarian or something. Yeah.
Okay, just so you know, I might have to leave. Okay.
Wait, what?
So if I give you the finger and then I mute myself,
me the finger. Yeah.
I'll try and be back as soon as I can.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So good. Ster and I, right?
Yeah.
I just got no control over anything. So you just let it keep running.
I can
make
stay.
Sure you hit
okay. Everything
sure
I hit record. Everything's all good. It's recording now. The sound sounds good. So
sounds good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yay.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right. We ready?
I think
you
so.
Ready? You okay?
Yeah.
Ready.
Okay.
Did we tweet stuff out?
I believe Nisi tweeted. I think I saw something. Thank you, Nisi.
Hi, Nisi.
Nisi's always on top of that stuff.
Door to the dungeon is not fully safe. The animals could break out. No.
It's Bob. Bob was there.
Bob, yeah, because he was up over here when he knew I wasn't around.
Oh, okay.
You little bugger.
All right.
All right. What do I have to do? All right. Mute. Intro. Here we go.
Iron Man. Bloodthirsty. Pacifist. You're listening to the WoW Challenges podcast, the home of the Iron Man Challenge. And here are your hosts, Stone and Leeta.
Hello, and welcome to the WoW Challenges podcast. This is episode 135. Today is Saturday, September 22nd, 2018. I'm your host, Leeta, and joining me is my co-host, Stone. You know, you are hilarious. So what he did is, just as I'm reading, he's changed it right before I'm about to say host. He's put heist. Thank you. And then he's put my corn host, not my co-host. Thanks for that, Stone. Appreciate that. How are you, grumpy old man?
I'm a grumpy old man.
Okay, there we go.
I'm well.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah,
anyway,
I want to talk to who's with us because I'm really curious about the BFA stuff. You know, because maybe this would have helped me from losing my iron and stuff.
It's been a bit rough since BFA's
very
started,
impatient.
exactly.
Stone.
So we have got our special guest here who can join us this week. We're very excited because he's got lots of things to tell us, and I'm really excited about that. So we have got the one and only Ster. Hey,
Ta-da.
Ster.
Hey. Ta-da.
Hello.
Hi,
Looking
everyone.
Looking good as per normal. I can see, wearing the Christmas, outfit.
Yeah,
Looking
yeah.
good.
93 more days to Christmas. Yeah.
I know. Scary, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Anyway, we have got lots to talk about. So what I want to know first, before we get into all the nitty-gritty stuff that you're going to tell us, we want to know, because it's been a little while since we've spoken to you. So what have you been up to?
Well, just like everybody else probably listening in, been working on, the expansion Battle for Azeroth, but I've been working on it only as an iron. I have not played it on a main. So, and I have new bragging rights. I have a new iron record.
Okay.
Drum roll, please. I have the most irons killed, 3 of them in BFA land. I call Battle for Azeroth BFA. So I've got 3 dead irons, 113, 112, and another 113.
That's nothing I want to hype up, man.
Yep. No. Top that.
No.
Challenge has been sent out, people. That's not really one we want to really aspire to. I think, Ster, we would just like to say you can keep that one all by yourself. I think we all as challenge players just think, you know what? You have that mantle, you wear it with pride, while everyone else is just like, yeah, no, we're not going to obtain that. So
Yeah, and I thought my buddy Assy would have topped that, but no, he fell
no.
short at 113. So thanks, Assy. Come on, dude, stepped up.
Yeah. So what did you lose? Druids, rogues. So what was the two 113s?
Yeah, I lost 2 rogues and
Okay.
also the druid. So
And the druid.
yeah, and this is a note for druids. Oh man, is it rough over there? Because your
Yeah.
stealth is not as strong, and you can't just insta fly like you're used to. So
Yeah.
it's rough for druids.
Okay. All right. So obviously, since you mentioned that you've been very iron focused since BFA's come up, which is great. So currently, you're most focused. So you've lost 3, which is not good. We
Just
are very sorry for you.
just keep reminding me. Thank you. Oh,
Well, it is a mantle. Wear it with pride. Wear it with pride, so to speak. So, what are you currently focused on? So, who are you leveling at the moment?
okay. So I have 1 iron left, but it's a rogue.
Mm-hmm.
It's a night elf rogue, and it's currently tied with Lyson at 117.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
117. Congratulations.
Yeah. Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
It's a
Okay.
lot of work. Let me warn the viewers, it's a lot of work.
Okay, and I'm guessing we're going to get into that in a little bit, but I want to know, because I think from the last time we spoke, we were talking about goals and bucket lists for Legion and all of that kind of thing, but at the start of an expansion, there are so many things that we want to do, whether it is challenge focused or normal focused. There is so much going on, but what we want to know is for your challenge tunes, and we know that you have a few monks. How
Ow.
Wow.
Sorry.
Nice, Leeta.
You're welcome. Sorry, Ster. Hugs. What's your goals working towards, now that BFA is actually here? What do you want to achieve for BFA for any of your challenge tunes?
Well, screw the monk. I'm not
Wow.
forget the monk. It's like it was too much work.
Gone.
Yep, gone in the bin. But my goal is, of course, to hit 120. So 3 more levels, just 3 more levels. But they're going to take a while because the points are just really low. But get to 120. And then, there's a lot of grumbling about the challenge, and each expansion brings a lot of new difficulties and challenges. And so my next goal is to start another rogue at level 1 and take her all the way up and understand all the things and all the all the changes that have taken place and just see what we see, so that we can argue or debate and talk about, well, we need to change this or we need to change that. Well, okay, let's go through it and find out, what exactly, if that's true.
Yeah. So is it something that you find with the start of an expansion that the changes made to the classes is there anything, like, does it take you a little while to get into the groove again with your class, or you found it was quite easy? Like like, for sometimes you hop onto your tune and you're like, what have they done? It's all different. Did you have that kind of moment, or did you find it quite easy to adapt with whatever changes for the classes that you had?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I think all of us, especially if you've been doing the challenge for a while, fall into the trap of you get really comfortable and you know your tune pretty well, and you're waiting for the expansion. So you're doing other stuff, and I'm famously been trying for the monk, and you go back. So the problem with the expansion is you go back to, like in my case, the rogues, and I'm like, what, how do you play a rogue again? Remind me again, and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
because to really get up into the upper levels, you have to use every trick of your talents and your capabilities to survive, and you forget those little nuances, and you have to get back into the groove. And the problem is you can die trying to get back into the groove. And
Yeah.
and we'll talk about some of the things in BFA that a lot of it is just, getting back to the basics and remembering some of the things that so many of the past podcast speakers have reminded us on tips and things like that. And you forget some of that stuff.
Yeah. That's a good point. The other thing I just want to know is, with losing the 113 and 112, do you then convert them all three into scouts, into tins? Like, what part of those are you using? Have you deleted them? Like, obviously, for a lot of us who have yet to reach the milestones that you guys, the veterans, a lot of the veterans have got to, what do you do with your tune when when something happens? Like, how do you keep going with what's already there, I suppose?
Oh yeah, well for sure, and we were talking about that earlier in Discord with some folks in the chat about remember to scout. And so if always have a scout and use it, and in fact I could have prevented at least one of the deaths if I had just scouted ahead. And but you get comfortable and you think, well, I can just hit vanish and boom, be gone. No, some of these things in BFA are insta death. I mean, you, like, for example, there are treasure chests, if you touch it, you're dead. I mean, it's that instant. And so you're like, well, but if I'd scouted it out, I would have known the sequence to use the runes, or don't go open that one seething chest inside that one house, because if you do, it locks you in there with a gazillion ghouls and you're dead. I mean, but a scout would have shown you. So if you don't have a scout, if you go, well, hey dude, I don't have a scout, well, you can get one either by the insta boost, or take one of your mains and just strip it down to the equivalent of an iron and use that as your scout.
So the other thing that you can actually do as well is you can use PTR. Right now they don't allow character copies, so you can't actually copy your iron over. At least right now. I don't know if they've changed it, but I tried about a month ago, and nothing was up for me to copy. So, but that's another way that you can, like, if you load up TR, you can actually take your exact tune and put them through the scenario that you're not sure about, and then find out if it's gonna work or not, right?
Yeah.
But again, PTR is not exactly the same as live. So, just because it did happen to work on PTR doesn't mean that things are going to go well on live. So you got to really make sure.
Watch it. Okay. No, that's interesting. Do you think that by scouting, yes, it definitely slows you down, but it makes it more solid for you, Ster, when you then swap back to your main challenge tune and go do something?
True. And you know what? It actually, at these levels, I would argue it doesn't really slow you down. And here's why. Either because you're able to kill stuff, you're going to eventually run out of rested XP. And when you run out of rested XP in Battle for Alliance or for Azeroth, you only, for example, at level 115, 116, when you kill something, you get 600 points if you're not rested. 600 points.
Yeah. Yep.
That's nothing. So you really want rested. So you might as well, while you're building up rest time, use your scout to go test those areas you're about to go into.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good like play on it from jumping, which for also other people would jump from different tunes to try and keep that rested, ticking over for each of their tunes. So okay. So you've given us some interesting things, especially about the scouts. I must admit I'm not a huge one for it, but having the advice and utilizing, I think that's really good to have. So what other advice or helpful tips or tricks do you have for us to keep us safe, to keep us moving forward with our tunes?
Well, so we just talked about scouting and how important that is, because all of us listening have probably restarted and re-rolled a bunch of times, and so the starter zones like the back of your hand, and you could almost do it with a broken keyboard and no mouse. I mean, you've just done it so many times. But BFA, you haven't done it at all, other than maybe on a main, and there you were fully geared and stuff. So the problem is you're playing in an area that you haven't done before. So you really need to scout. But if I could give you guys any advice, and it doesn't matter if you're druid or rogue or priest, it doesn't matter, hunter, right, Essie? Buddy.
Love it. Zing. Voted.
No. Always have a way out. Always leave an escape. Always build a way to get out if things go bad, because guess what? They are going to go bad. Especially over here, the respawns are very fast. There's lots of roving mobs, and you can grab a crowd so fast. You're like, holy mackerel, and it's like 1, 2 dead, and you're like, whoa. So you've really got to leave an escape. That's the number one tip to walk away with, is leave an escape. And even more so if you don't have Shadow Meld or Vanish or Feign Death. If you don't have a way to break combat, you are screwed.
Okay. Interesting.
Is that too harsh?
No. No. I think sometimes we need some tough love, Ster. That's that's fine. I think we all appreciate that, because I also think there are a lot of times when we make the mistake and our tunes die, as I fully know. Most times, probably 99% of the times, it's because I've done something stupid. Like you said, you get caught up in something and you just think, I'll just do this, and then all of a sudden, zoom, and they're done. So I think sometimes, having that is definitely good. And tough love is good.
And the respawn rate is so fast. It's like you'll come to a spot that you've maybe done before. Maybe you're looking for the small treasure chest. And so you go back to that the next day, see if it's there. And the area is clear, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty cool. I can just go right up to it. And then boom, stuff starts respawning, and you're like, oh no, get me out of here.
Yep. Oops. Yeah, exactly. All right. So we're going to have a stone talk on, a Ster talk on,
yes,
on BFA, irons and BFA. So,
okay,
take it away, Ster. What have we got?
Well, okay, Stone, slide number 1. So, having worked in the corporate world for a long time, I know slides, and so I'm going to give you guys a slideshow, a little bit different this time around. So sit back, and here's everything you need to know about the bad frickin' area.
Love it.
Okay, slide 2. And by the way, guys, I only have 89 slides. So
you're not following the Google 10 slide rule. You know, if you can't fit it into 10 slides, nope.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the good part about Battle for Azeroth, and there are some good things. One, it's new content and areas to explore, so that's always refreshing, and it's fun to go through it, and you see the new things, the new gear, although not much so for the irons, but certainly the treasure chests and the rares and all that good stuff. So that's pretty cool. And you can get there simply by taking the Stormwind boat to BFA, and I'm sure there's equivalent for the Horde side. Yes. But you just take the boat and boom, you're there. You don't have to do any quests. In fact, that actually ended up being the rule. Don't do the quest to get there. Just take the boat. Nice and easy. And here's the good news, people. If you get there, you can pretty much get to levels 112 through 114 just by exploring and chests and doing a number of non-combat quests that you stumble across, because there's a bunch. What? No clip art. rough crowd. Oh, the clip art is coming. Hang on. This is why you're not allowed to read ahead. And just like, remember when Legion came out and you'd go to, some of the world events that were going on, there were so many players, you kind of got some protection from that. Well, you kind of get that right now because, Ironforge is empty. Well, although not right now because of the Brewfest, but normally you go to some of these older zones and they're just empty. That's because most players are over in BFA. But let's talk about the bad. It's very and you guys have been playing on both your irons and also your mains. I find it's really repetitious because you really only have like three major zones, 3 islands, if you will. And every time you go over to like a little pocket of quest givers, it's always the same thing. You get 2 to 4 combat quests, like go kill 8 of these dudes and kill, another dozen of those guys. Also, you need to go pick some stuff up off the ground or go click or stomp on some spider eggs or something like that. And there's one boss and you need to kill him. And by the way, it's a suggested 3-player quest. And you're like, okay. And that's everywhere you go. And you get the little breadcrumb quests, that take you to each of those pockets, but it's the same thing over and over and over. And by the way, irons, you are not 3 players. You are 1 player. And
half a player.
You're half a player, yes.
Even half? I was going to say maybe a third.
Yeah, if you think you can take on a 3-player named boss, you'll be mentioned on the show because in the RIP section. So,
true.
It's harsh.
It is harsh. Welcome to reality.
Yeah.
So the other thing is, it is fast-paced mobs. These guys just move around. Have you watched? You can be standing there. I'll be standing there stealthed, just kind of like on a ledge or something, and just watching all the NPCs running around. And they will have like packs of 3 dogs or 3 orcs or 3 of somethings running around as packs all over the place. They're just a lot. The patrols are a lot more fast-paced, and they're all over the place, and they've got better stealth detection too. There's a complaint for us rogues. Have you noticed while you guys have played how many helper quests there are? Like it'll tell you, go find my toys for this this little girl that's all by herself in a village, and you go, okay, I can go get your toys, but she spawns with you and she runs around with you. And same thing with like, you go in that one cave and you get the skeleton, but then the skeleton becomes your helper and he runs around with you, and on and on. There's just a lot of go knock 6 eagles out of the sky, and we're going to give you a little dog that runs around with you too. And you're like, really? Why so many helper quests? And I'm convinced that they are designed to go seek out and aggro, the mobs for you. So you will you know, you will get help and you will get mobs if you play some of those. And then lastly, or next to last, you know, with little experience in BFA, oh man, I am just, and I remember, Stone, you were saying this the other day, how twitchy, nervous, tense you were, and I think you died at what, 113?
Yep.
And you felt like it was a relief because you were just always so tense when you were over there. And it's and I don't know about hunters and priests and others, but rogue and druid can't kill anything. It's they're just not strong enough.
Hunters, I can kill stuff. I sometimes have to res my pet, but not always. So, and that's just on a regular mob. So I don't. When it's like a bigger one, I try not to fight those. So I didn't really get to do those ones. There was one in Tiragard Sound where you have to go kill some named mobs that are in a cave, like really near by, and there's like 2 or 3 of them or something like that, right? And I sat there waiting because I'm not attacking those by myself. So I'm just hoping somebody comes by and is like, "Oh, I'm on that quest too," and starts, you know, to kill them and then tag it. Even then, tagging, it's risky. I think you address this too, and I'll talk a little bit about it too. So,
okay. Yeah. Well, with that, let's go to the next slide.
Next slide. There we go. Yes. Abby Lewis. God.
I'm waiting for. Okay, those damn helpers. That one of them got me killed, and they pulled a mob, and it just seems like they spawn. Even that stupid dog, that Nickel.
I think I've had that.
that dog, you know, like, okay, so you're supposed to shoot these eagles down. Okay, that in itself doesn't get you into trouble, and they don't attack you. Okay, you shoot down but that dog goes and fetches it, and it will take the path through all the mobs. Well, the mobs then instantly kill the dog, and then they go, oh, look, it's an iron. Let's go kill the iron. And you are running out of the zone or trying to break combat, trying to get away from it. And it's same thing with all the, and I only showed you a few of them, like the little Abby Lewis. And, oh, would you please, mister, go get my toys? Oh, sure. And boom, you know, suddenly you're in a house and you've got 3 mobs on you, and you're like, where'd you guys come from? Because she went and got them. It's like, yeah.
It was her, and the other one that I don't like on my main was Flynn, where he's drunk. And he's just wandering around in circles, like, oh, for crying out loud. So I don't know if you've gotten that far, but, oh, Lord, it's just horrible. It's like me at BlizzCon. Yeah. He's drunk,
All right. All right, last slide. Which is always Leeta's, you know, Leeta always asks the guest, hey, what tips and tricks do you recommend? Well, here they are. So this is for irons, and it's for BFA. So remember your principles, and we won't repeat them. We've already talked about escape and scouting, but pay attention all the time. I mean, in fact, I could say the druid died because I walked into a horde camp. And I hate to admit that, but that's what I did. And it's like, you know,
one time this druid walked into a horde camp.
Yeah, and you know, la. And if I'd been paying attention and just, you know, you crest the hill, because there's a lot of hills in BFA, and as you come up, you kind of reach the top of a plateau. Well, there they are, and they spotted me, and I went, oh crap, and I took off. And they will chase you all the way across the map until you're dead. They don't let go. So and they're slowly catching up. I'm thinking, okay, I'm way away. Well, then I'll just shadow meld. Boom. They still came and killed me. It's like, wait,
Wow.
I broke combat. No. Oh, that's why the druid was the most painful death. It's like, really? I could have prevented that. So, damn you, horde guards. Well, anyway, so from a distance, when you see a red nameplate and you see a hostile, right click over it. So you remember your clicks, your right and your left. Right click over it so that you don't enter combat, but you kind of select it and look at their icon and any little tiny little buffs that they might have. I actually have seen a few where it actually has a buff that says enhanced stealth detection.
What?
And you're like,
oh
yeah,
really?
There's a buff that one of them has that says enhanced stealth detection, and I'm thinking that is code for we see rogues. It's like, okay, well, I know because of the mini map it says that there's a small treasure chest really close to them, but I am not going to do it. It's like, okay, I'll forgo the 7,000 or 8,000 points and forget it. It's best to stay on the roads, but watch for those red nameplates. And a lot of times the wolves and other critters will run across the road to grab a squirrel or something like that. And so you need to keep an eye on that, because after they kill the squirrel, they go, whoa, hey, stranger. And
you look mighty tasty.
And they'll come after you. The other thing I've noticed is because of fast respawns and just close quarters, things like caves, ships, canyons, other tight spots, they're death traps. And so one of the things that Rogue has the advantage of is using stealth. I can walk around and look for the small treasure chest, and if it's guarded, I can use sap and sap is really nice because it won't even aggro. You can come out of stealth and grab the chest and it won't aggro. It's unlike druid root, druid root or monk paralysis. They'll still see you and you'll still aggro them. But rogue stealth is good. Well, they have these, like, there's this dock near the shore. There's some boats, and of course, what does Blizzard do? They put one of the treasure chests on the ship. Okay, well, I'll just walk up, or it's deep in the cave. Okay, I'll just walk up to the ship. But there's these little glowing towers that occasionally put out some cloud or buff or something, and it breaks your stealth. Okay. And suddenly you got 8 dock workers that turn and look at you and go, "Oh, but hello, we're going."
Hang on, how did they? Hello, matey.
Hello, matey. We're going to net you and hold you to the dock and kill you, and you're doing everything you can to get away from it. And so, just be. Yeah. Yes.
I was going to say, is it bad that when you started talking about like the caves, ships, I read that as cannons, and I was going to go, how is cannons? I was like, cannons would be a really bad spot to be in and would be a death trap. Then when you said canyons, I was like,
canyons. Oh, yeah, typo.
I was like, what cannon is there that we have to get into? Yeah, okay. Anyway, sorry. Keep going.
Okay. So remember, folks, you know all this. I'm not teaching you guys anything new. We all know this. In fact, if I had followed my own preaching, I wouldn't be dead on a couple of my rogues. I'd still be alive. But you guys know this, but wait for cooldowns. And you know that you don't want to, because it's like, oh, there's another player that's come along and they're tagging that 3-player boss, and if I just slip in a quick shot, I can get in on this tag and boom, I'll have that quest. But you're waiting on your cooldown, like maybe your Vanish or your SM or Feign Death, and it's like, nope, don't do it, because if that player dies, or if they see you're tagging their kill and they want to be, mean about it, and they stealth or they SM, and then it comes after you, you are screwed. So don't go forward until you wait. So have you noticed that the chests are different? You know, so Mist of Pandora taught us, well, everyone can pick up the chests in Mist of Pandora one time. And once you've gotten it, and it's gone. And then Legion kind of comes along, and they kind of are like a one-time deal too. But in BFA, it's more like, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but small treasure chests respawn every 24 hours or whenever dailies reset. And they're not, but they're not, they're not always at the exact spot each time. It's more like zones. So it's more like there's close to like a dozen small treasure chests in a zone, and they will vary. So one day it might be next to a tree and nobody guarding it. The next day it's next to some hostile dude that is.
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Oh. I should.
I think I have to go pee now.
Sorry.
Really?
Really, sir? Come on.
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay, now speaking of...
I'm listening intently and drinking my coffee as I'm listening, so yeah.
Okay. Boring. Anyway, the other thing, I'd have a living if I had followed my own advice about, look it up first, research it with Wowhead or YouTube it, because oftentimes there's a video of someone clicking something in YouTube. So small treasure chests are usually safe, and they're often guarded. If they're not guarded, you get stuff, but usually you don't get any points. But if it's guarded, if it's well guarded, you'll get some XP out of it. But there's a lot of other treasure chests scattered all over the place that are named differently, like Runebound, Merchant, Seething. Do not click any of those unless you research it, because it's insta death, and you cannot even hit vanish and get away from it. It's instant death. In fact, well-geared players will die if they click it wrong too. So like the Runebound, if you haven't done the runes just right in the right proper order, boom, dead. So,
yeah, well, I know doing those on a main, I lose about a third of my health. So if I were to do those on an iron, it would be pretty close.
Yeah,
so
instant death.
Yeah, instant
death. Let's see. Here's the part you were going to mention too about tagging a boss. So you get the quest suggested 3 players. The good news is usually there's a crowd. So you go, oh, okay, there's that dude at the elemental at the top of the hill. He looks pretty wicked. Oh, here comes someone else. Well, I'm using stealth, so the other player doesn't even know I'm here. And yeah, it is kind of rude, but I love it when Horde go after, because you guys know that if the target has the exclamation point in their nameplate, then it's a shared tag. In other words, you'll get part of the points on the treasure and credit, even if it's the opposite faction. So even if it's a Horde, you'll get the credit for it. I hate doing it to Alliance people, because they can always whisper and go, dude, that's rude, stealing some of my XP. So, but here's the bad news. Quite a few of these guys have incredible ranged hits and AoE. So like there's one spider. If you go into the cave, there's a spider you're supposed to take out, and it's guarded by a bunch of other spiders. So obviously you're going to wait until some other player comes along and does it. But that spider puts down a AoE something on the floor, and you will lose your health fairly quick. Or there's a mine where you go down into the mine, you get past all these gazillion spiders. That dude that you have to kill has some rock thing that comes up from the floor, even if you're 40 yards away, breaking your stealth, by the way. I can speak from experience. And the little spiders that you snuck past earlier have now respawned. And so suddenly you're 40 yards away going, I'm going to get in on this tag. And boom, your stealth has been broken, and you've got a room full of little spiders that are attacking and heaven help you if you don't have your vanish or other ways of escaping ready.
Yeah.
So just to add to that, so when I was level 110 and I was leveling through Legion invasions, I would try and target the quests where it's only kill one big boss, right? And what I learned is that, just let everybody do their thing and try and tag it right before it dies, because the range, honestly, I think it's more than 40 yards, because some of them would put a debuff on you and it hurts. So if you can tag it right before it gets killed, then it doesn't have that chance to hit you and all that stuff. So really, it's you really need to pick your fight, and timing is key as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's such a long road to 110. It's like, yep, it's such a conundrum, because it's a long road to 110, and and then you get there and the points are so thin, and like the Brewfest quest to go get the three it's only 1,700 points. But you know what? That's 1,700 points. So it's but so you're looking for any shortcut you can find. But man, you could kill you. And it's like, oh God. So obviously maximize holiday events. Like right now I'm doing the Brewfest, and I did the one, give the honor to whoever, the dude in Chilwyn camp and all that. But, and those damn zombies, those Plants versus Zombies. I am so sick and tired of doing Plants versus Zombies.
Don't complain, because they're gonna make it not be like you can't use it past like 110 or something. So,
yeah, and you can't die doing Plants versus Zombies. So out of boredom, I'm putting up new patterns. Well, what if I put the spitters right on the first row where they come out, and just things like that. You just or I won't put anything down until they've blown up all 5 of the wagons at the other end of the field.
What?
Yeah. Just because I am so
You're playing with them. You're playing with them. Like, come get me. Come get me.
Plants versus Zombies. Give me at least with the Winter Spring Cub, you could fly around and get the treasure chest, and occasionally you'd get stuff that was worth selling, like the Orb of Deception. That's 40 grand easy. But so anyway.
How many Plants versus Zombies do you reckon you've done, Ster? Like seriously, how many?
That would be interesting to
do you think?
know. Right?
Yeah.
Probably however long it took me to get to Hillsbred. So every day, just
Wow.
It should be that I just show up and they go, here's your damn points here, just go. We're tired of you too. That's
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway.
Wow.
There you go, folks. Now people, you have no excuse not to get to 120.
Okay.
You know everything you need to know.
Thanks, Ster.
You're welcome.
Lots of really good information, and I think again, to reiterate to us, it's really is a patience game, isn't it? Like when it comes down to it, it really is a patience game. Whether it is the leveling, whether it is waiting on quest things, like it is all about patience. Whatever you're doing. So
agreed. Be patient, be slow, take a break, get up, walk away.
Log out when you do that. Don't stay logged in.
Take your significant other out for dinner once in a while. Just yeah.
That's always a good thing. That's a good tip there. Happy significant other, happy life for yourself. So that's good.
Agreed.
All right. Excellent. Thank you, Ster. The presentation was really great. I think we all learnt a lot from that. Some probably more than others, which is good. But thank you so much, and we appreciate all your wonderful information.
No problem.
Okay, let us see how Stone's week's been.
2 weeks ago, I killed off my iron. Did I tell you guys that? It was level 113. Okay.
Hug.
I'm still not over it. So I deleted my Iron Warlock though, and I equipped 2 greens that I did not have the transmog for, just because I kept it just in case if it died. But yeah, I'm not, and honestly, I'm not counting that one for our death list, because that's not like it wasn't like, you know, I got killed through no fault of my own kind of deal. This was an intentional no. I want to re-roll my iron. So
okay,
you know, you know, Ster wanting to do it on the rogue side makes me want to try doing re-rolling and doing a night elf hunter again through all the 8.0, and maybe that's the I was saying to him, maybe that's a good kick in the pants for me to get back up on the iron train. So but besides that, I was doing my pacifist. I got to level 26. I don't even know how, but it's like, what the heck?
Who are you? What?
I actually really like it now. Because I can do my quests, and I can pick my things, and I just don't kill anything.
Nice.
That's it. It's pretty easy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's easy.
Go you.
I can't wait until I can't wait until I find something that flags me, and then I'm gonna be like so mad, be like, this is the worst thing ever. But yeah, I think now that I'm 26, I should be able to stealth my way through to Hillsbrad, no, and do Plants vs Zombies. But it's a bit of a trek though, right? So I don't know if I really want to do that just for one quest. I don't know.
6p. Like Ster said, the things
Fair
you
saying
do
no,
to
not
get
a
XP.
passy. So I would defer to see what Fair says. Oh, pacifists can't do Plants vs Zombies. Oh, killing blows. Well,
there you go. That's why you don't want to do it.
Yeah, I seem to recall something about that too. You know what? The past 3-4 years have been just a big old blur. So if I ask you all stuff, and I may have asked you before, you know,
just answer it.
Just answer.
Yeah.
Don't make fun of me. I'm getting old.
It gets worse, by the way.
Oh my god.
Thanks. Excellent. We know. Yeah. But still, 26 on your pacifist, Stone. That's wow. Well done.
Yeah,
and that's dog years too, right? So 26 times 7. So.
Man, I can't wait till I turn 45, because then I'll be. Yep. Okay, so so I also played my green and leveled it up to 20 just to kill some time while I was on stream, waiting for my dailies to reset so that I could do them on my pacifist. So I don't think I'm gonna delete that one because it's a normal green.
Okay. So is that the?
It's just a undead
green?
hunter. No.
Oh. Okay. This is a different.
No, I don't think so. No, because the contest ones would be allied races, and
okay.
But besides that, yeah, that's it. Honestly. I need to bring this up. I played some PUBG last night. I know this is not WoW, but I played some with Turwinkle and Tark and Zorts, and poor Zorts. He needed to hear the Viper all game long. Okay, Zorts. Oh wait, Copperhead. I'm on your 6. All right. So I think it was a combination of that and the game doing buggy stupid stuff, and he was like, okay, I'm done. So Zortz, let's play again. I won't do the Viper anymore. Okay, he's dead. He got killed like 20 times. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Nice. I was thinking of Iron Man rules for PUBG. How would that work? Anyways, I put out a tweet. If anybody likes PUBG...
Bloodthirsty?
No. Just gear-wise, talk with me on Twitter. So, yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah. Okay.
I don't think they have any information online for me to go make a list or something, but still, yeah. Anyways, so Leeta, what have you been up to?
Okay, so I got to play one of my Bloodthirsties this week. I was gonna do so much stuff this week, and I did, just not all challenge related. Anyway. So I decided I'd jump on my Night Elf Hunter. So she is my second highest. She was level 51. I got her to level 52. Boy, that felt like a really long level. It just seemed to go on and on. And anyway, I finally got there. So she is at 3,203 kills. I hunted rares everywhere. I hunted here, I hunted there. I really did hunt everywhere. So so that was good. Didn't have any problems on the Bloodthirsty. So still happy with how that's going. And then last night I did my emissary, and I was like, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna go over. I want to play some of my challenge tunes. And then it didn't happen because Wingy's like, come on, let's go do this thing. And so Ash and Wingy and I decided to spend 3.5 hours, over 2,000 gold in repair, 13 deaths. 13? Might have been 15. 13 deaths. That's just for me. Much cursing was had, and I finally got the bail pat, but oh my lord. Huh? So the little demon goat, I blame Wingy. Next time he says, let's go do this, I'm actually, you know what, I'm just gonna ban playing with Wingy, playing with Ash. That's it. I'm done. They can just, their luck, they're taking me on wild adventures that were not very nice, and I nearly lost all my hair last night because pulling it out in frustration. So I didn't get any more tunes done because it was like midnight by the time we finished, and I was like, So that's been my week.
Does he?
But I do have a cute pet.
Does it make any sounds? Does it say anything?
It does. It bars.
It bars. So it's like, but it's like a fell goat.
It's like it's more like a demon goat. It's like perfect for a
So it would say something like, "Bah, kill you all."
No, but it is super, super cute. Anyway, but damn, they are. Yeah, that is, if you want to do something that's going to take up a lot of your time, other than like challenge tunes, do not do this on a challenge tune, people. Do not. 13 deaths I had on Leeta, and I was like, and that's minimum. It might have been higher than that. And then I fell off the mountain. I fell off the glacier. So yeah.
Oh, that's nothing new.
And well, no, especially when they're like, come around this way, and they've gone the other way, and so I go around this way and go, and I'm like, they're like, oh, you should have gone the other way. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Anyway, that's been my week. So it's been interesting. Let's just say.
Okay. All right.
Stay away from the Midland Stags in BFA. They're right up there with Wingy. They're bad.
Bad.
Nice.
Bad.
Nice.
Breaking now, news from the world of Warcraft with Leeta and Stone.
Okay.
Still chuckling.
It's funny. Okay, so virtual tickets. So virtual tickets gifting has changed. This is a new change for this year. Last year we could offer up virtual tickets as prizes and all that, because all that we needed was you to supply us an email address and we could send it to you. Now you cannot gift a virtual ticket unless you are friends on BNet or Real ID, and it has to be for a minimum of 7 days. So, you know,
we're not kidding, people.
No, like
when we found out, we were like, "Why have they changed this?"
Yeah.
Seriously, this. Yeah. So frustrating because we never had issues before, and now it's gonna make things a bit harder. So we just want to let you know.
I've reached out to Blizzard and let them know that, you know, listen, we're trying to find, we're trying to pay for a virtual ticket that we'd like to give out, right? And, you know, like, we're not trying to look for like a freebie. I mean, that'd be great because then I don't have to spend any cash. But I'm just, you know, but like this is what we're trying to do. Like, we're trying to do it so that we can give back to you guys and hype things up, because, you know, I'm excited for it, you know, and I want to try to make everybody else excited for it too. And it makes it very hard, especially when, you know, what if folks don't want to be friends because they want to be private, right? You know, like, it's, you know, how do you then gift it, right? I personally do not want to go the road of sending cash. I'd rather send the actual ticket, right? So it kind of
makes it really difficult.
Well, you know, and it throws a kind of screw into some future plans that we have. So I don't know what we're going to be doing. So there might be some stuff that happens that's going to feel kind of weird, but that's just how it is.
And I mean, Stone and I, both of us don't have a problem with you guys wanting to be our friends.
Yes.
It's more that there are some challenges, some people out there that don't want that necessarily. So, you know, I don't mind if you prefer to, you know, have to friend me to be able to, because you might not see me because I play on a different time zone. That might, you know, keep a little bit of privacy for yourself. I must admit, it's not something, I don't go around looking at my friends list all the time. Sometimes I just don't even know who's on. I just want to get in and play, so I get very focused I'm not looking at the other thing.
I kind of feel bad for people that are on my friends list, because once a week or so I tune hop, right, to check mail, make sure that everything's all clear, and everybody gets spam of me logging out, logging in, out, right? And so I don't know if that's the same with you, but
no, sometimes Darkmoon Fair's probably the worst, or used to be the worst, where it would be, you know, up on, off, but it's, so I mean, if anyone's got any different suggestions, then please let us know. But because they've changed this, and it's been changed from this year, it's just gonna make things difficult for things that we had, you know, that we are looking at. It's not that it's not impossible to do. It's just, again, some people like their privacy and don't want, you know, all of that. Then how do we, you know, how are we going to do it? So again, if you've got any suggestions, like tweet us, send us an email, but it's a fact. They've changed it. We can't change it back at the moment. Like we're please can we have it the way it was? There was no reason that wasn't working, at least for us, but obviously they changed it because there were reasons. Maybe, I don't know, maybe people were misusing it some way. I don't know.
Nisi asks, can you do a Blizzard balance card? I don't think you can do a balance card for the specific amount. And I think if you want to transfer balance, again, you have to be friends for 7 days. You can buy cards, but they're like $20, right? So it's not the exact amount, and I prefer not to do cash, right? I want to gift you the thing, right? So
yeah,
like the actual thing. Ster, you were gonna say something? Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing as Nisi, that maybe you have to go to the BattleNet card, but like you say, it's a half increment. You know, if the Blizz is $50 and the virtual is 50, and but you got to buy them in $20 increments, so it's like
But I mean, at the same stage, we've said, you know, this was the prize. We're not giving them a prize. So, you know, does that mean in future contests or whatever we go, well, you're going, you know, all we can do is gift you a $40 Blizzard card, and then it's up to you what you do. Like, to me, it's not, it's a broad, you know, I don't know. It's nice to get something that maybe you normally wouldn't get. Someone might be like, oh, the virtual ticket, yay, it's becoming more expensive and more out of reach for some people. So to get that, but you know, that's what we're gifting. We want to gift that, not gift someone $50 US, so then they have to go buy it if they deem it. So yeah, anyway, I guess other thoughts, if people have got them, let us know. It's just, yeah, it just makes it a little bit harder for us, that's all.
Money laundering, with sending cash back and forth. Okay, so on to some more happier news and very exciting news. I'm very, very excited. Do you want to say what? What are you laughing for? How can you be laughing at this part? What is
I'm not laughing.
Wow.
It's because you're like, it's very exciting news, and then I realize that you've put me first, so I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So why don't you?
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay. So this year, so in, what did we say? How many days?
Hold on.
BlizzCon is like 5 weeks.
36 days, 5 hours, and 55 minutes until I leave home.
That's when you leave home, but we've got things that happen a little bit later.
That's when BlizzCon starts.
Really, really busy.
Yes.
We're gonna be busy.
We have a spreadsheet trying to map out all the crap that we're going to do.
Oh,
it's crazy busy.
The Cheesecake Factory. Oh. We're going to the Cheesecake Factory. I don't care. I just
when? Look, you see the spreadsheet. There's no time.
I know. We make time. Simple as that. Simple as that. Surely they've got coffee. Do they have coffee there?
Surely.
People tell me they better have coffee there.
Don't call me Shirley.
Anyway, so they do. Thank you, Ster. So when we get there, we've got a few things that we're going to be doing, and one of the things that we're going to be doing while we're just before BlizzCon actually starts is this thing called Con Before the Storm.
Yeah.
So very exciting.
Yep.
Can't wait. So I am participating in the one that's called The Storm because
she is a storm. God.
Because I am. Exactly. Because I was going to say I'm not even fiery, so I'm white hot thunder. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. I was trying to think of lightning strike. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So apparently that will be on November. Is Ster still there? Ster, actually, let's ask Ster.
Let's ask him right on the air.
November 2nd, Ster. This is correct. This is the...
That's a Friday night.
The Friday night. Yeah?
I feel like that day should actually be November the 3rd on Saturday. Yes.
6th. No. Anyway.
I think he may be drunk too.
Maybe. Or not drunk enough.
Not drunk
One
enough.
or the other. So at the moment, times to be decided and all of that, but it will be there. So that's what I'm doing, which is part of the world of podcasts that is all involved with Calm Before the Storm. So all very exciting. And then before that, so I'm doing this one later in the week, and before that, someone else gets to do something very exciting. So Stone,
so there's a podcast happening on Sunday, October the 28th. One is at 4 p.m. Eastern. That's like part 1, and then there's like a part 2 where I will be on at 7 p.m. Eastern, where we're from the people that are on there. I'm pretty sure that we're going to be talking about Warcraft. So, pretty sure, but it's I'm more than happy to talk about all the BlizzCon stuff. Swear he's not listening. So it's Sunday, October 28th at 7 p.m. is my slot. I don't know how long it's supposed to go for, but that's the night before I go fly away, because I'm leaving on Monday morning. I'm at 2:00 a.m. So
I'll already be flying, so I'll miss.
Oh, you're getting choppy. I think our signal is going bad.
Red.
Because your picture is no good. No, what? Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay,
I'm here.
I'm here too.
Okay, there we go. Hi, Ster.
Hi. Hi, Ster.
Hi. Hi. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Him.
Hello.
So I think having the stream for me at that time is actually pretty good, because I'm not going to be able to sleep anyways, and it will help me sleep on the flight. So in case we crash and burn, I'll be sleeping and I won't even feel a thing, right? Listen, man, when planes go down, I mean, how fast are you going? How far are you gonna drop? It's
I don't want to
I'd rather be sleeping than being like, oh, look at the ground coming towards us really, really fast.
Yeah, no.
Hey, why is our wing on fire?
No.
What's that smell? Did that baby crap his pants? Great.
Probably. Oh God, I hope I don't have. Oh.
Yep. Yes, you will, because you have a longer flight than I do. No. But yes, calm before the storm.
Dear Lord.
So, calm before the storm. Surface, we need to know if that final podcast is actually on Friday, November the 2nd, or is it supposed to be on Saturday, November the 3rd, right? But they always find the black box like all messed up and dinged up. Okay, so it is on Saturday. So the date is wrong. Okay, so it's the 3rd. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. That's what I thought. But the time is TBD. So we don't know the actual time that you will be on. However, that same night, you and I are going to be doing a live podcast, just you and I, right? From our hotel room or somewhere. Carrie will be there. So, Jesus. Right. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm
coming as well. Yes. So it's going to be...
Carrie is my bodyguard, so to make sure that Leeta doesn't beat the crap out of me. But I'm really, I'm really thankful to be able to help out again as much as I can, and You know, so thank you very much for including me.
I'm
And
very excited, Sarah.
and yeah, I'm really glad that they asked you to do stuff live, because you know, this is your first con, so it's going to be like all in for you, so it's pretty cool. So no, okay, you can just ignore Seraphis right now. Okay, so Harvest Festival, it finishes up September 25th, so there is a level limit on it, though. I couldn't get it on my level 20 pacifist, so I don't know if it's like a 30 or higher.
Really?
Yeah, and because every time I've walked by there, I have no quest. So yeah, Zaya's saying's level 30, so I need to bust my butt to be able to get up there.
Okay.
So if you can get your food, because you can get 20 of each kind of food, and it doesn't matter what level you are, it's like 4% per tick, so it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, so chat is saying level 30. So we also have Brewfest going on, and it goes all the way through to October the 6th. All the quests are allowed except for Bloodthirsties. I laugh at your pain, because all that you do is shoot, and you just can't do any quests, and here's yet another event you just can't do anything with.
That's another one that's going in the Leeta's gonna smack Stone. See, there it is, right there. Slap Stone record. Hang on, I gotta add at least another 20.
Thanks.
Hey, can you publish that list?
No. Because it doesn't actually exist. So
Yes, it does. Right there.
yeah, I can show a piece of paper too and write things on it, but it'll.
Oh, you probably can't see
I
it.
just see all white.
I'll take a photo.
Why is it going to be about color?
White isn't good. Yeah.
So, the dungeon is normally not allowed for solo tunes. However, teams are allowed, and I would be interested to see how that works. Like you have to go in a team of 5. You can't go a team of 4 and queue up. No, you need to have a team of 5 and go. But it would be neat to see if it's doable. I would say plan your stuff out, because you're gonna have to deal with the ads. I was able to queue up on my Dark Iron at before level 30, so I don't know if there's actually. I don't know what the level limit is. You know, like what the minimum is. I'm not sure.
16, wasn't it? 16
for
dungeon.
Oh, okay, or maybe 15. Crystal says his minimum is 20. Grand Nigga says 15. Well, I think for normal ones it's 15. I don't know about for this one. So
yeah.
Okay, so Brewfest Enthusiast buff. It comes out twice a day, and when this happens, it's an XP buff. Click it off before you turn in the quests. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, there you go. I think that's it. I think I messed this up. Hold on, I gotta fix this. Because, yeah, I took out the default Death Knight and Demon Hunter, and that's why it skewed the list. So that's why I do a top 20, in case I need to remove any folks that shouldn't be in there.
You're removed.
Yeah.
You're removed.
Yeah. But that's about it. So we have, I would say, take advantage of it while you can, especially for max level irons. Get the free XP, man. Free XP. It's good stuff.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Well, that's that time to do the state of the challenges. So let us have a look at irons this week. Ster.
Oh,
Can they do?
sure. Glad to.
Thank
So, At number 10, unfortunately, they died at 43 is Assie's Hunter. Sorry, dude. Yeah. We also have, don't you just love these names? DCEH hit level 45. Iron Tana hit 46. Test Run hit 48, but then they died. Sorry, Test Run. Iron Maniac hit 50. A couple of fellow guildies, Jangular hit 53.
Not done.
But now the pain. Trickster, my druid, died at 113. Yeah. Hey, but a Bloodthirsty, Too Thirsty, which is also on the Iron list, hit 114. You keep going, dude. Oftentimes, Too Thirsty and I are at the same time, and we keep each other company in the chat. At number 2 is my rogue, Catster, at 117, and still holding the number 1 spot is Lyson, also at 117.
Wow. I can't believe you're both at 117. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Okay. Alright. Let's have a look at Bloods this week. So, seems to be a theme. Let's start off. So we've got 5 Grinders at 32. I think I did that right. 5 Bones at 39. Soul Snuffer. I like it. At level 40. 5 Toljusso at 43. Blood Thief at 44. 5 Rush at 49. Blood Leeta at 52. Wow, I made the list. Amazing. What? I know. Soul Shield at 98. Too Thirsty at 114. And Sold My Soul at 115.
Jeebus.
What? We didn't lose any Bloods this week. That's amazing. Go Bloods. Wow. Go Bloods. Okay. Yeah. Pacifist. Let's have a look.
All right. Scaredy Cat hit 34.
Good name.
This sounds, I don't know.
I think it's Awesome Blomster or Bloomster, because I think it's Awesome.
Awesome Bloomster.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, I have a trademark on Ster, so you're gonna have to die. Sorry.
Oh.
Wow.
Is that harsh?
Harsh.
No. Harsh.
It's Herminator, I think, is the translation.
Ster. No. I want to see a Ster.
I didn't mean to, curse you to death. Oh, sorry. The Russian name Zep is at 55. Peaceful is also at 55. Mond's Preacher is at 65. 5 Pride, another guildie. We also keep each other company, is at 76. Gentle Soul at 79. Huey Hamster, I love that name. Huey Hamster hit 112. And Feraline, Fur, 119. You go, girl. I mean,
almost there.
One more level. One more level.
Go, Fad. That's awesome. Well done. Wow, we didn't.
She actually jumped up by 4 or 5 levels this week, I think.
Wow, she's been busy.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Fair. Well done. I'd say Brewfest.
Oh, Brewfest for sure is going to help. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
I love to do the RAM one, and I just jump on, I get the XP, and I jump off. I'm like, I'm done. Hey, free XP.
You don't want to go running?
Awesome. Why? It's a waste of time. I'm just doing this for XP. I don't care about the points. Oh. I don't care about the Brewfest stuff. No.
I play the game to
on
see
off.
How many of the little tokens?
Yeah, do that on your main. Why are you wasting your time on your challenge?
But it's just
jump on, jump
you might
off.
Want to buy something pretty for him.
On off, on off. Yeah, but you can't wear it.
Doesn't matter.
Anyways,
just buy it pretty. Anyway, okay, let's have a look at tins for this week. So we have got Tin at 17.
Wow.
Urzaburge at 18. Tin Whifflum at 20. Arundel at 20. That's actually a suburb in Brisbane. Arundel. Okay. Currafin at 22. Cassite at 22. Yesen hit 31. Tin Line hit 35. Zyabo hit 110. And Trickster hit 113.
Nice.
Woot.
Woot woot. Exactly.
Woot, woot. Sound more excited.
All right. Greens. What have we?
Jeez.
Oh.
Lord.
Oh dear. Okay. Go for it. Ster. What do we
Oh,
got?
wow. Okay. Willie, 45, but dead. Sorry.
Willie died.
Willie died. That's the, never mind. Dark Verdant, 46 and living. Iron Green, 49 and dead. Bitey Crockett, 53 and dead. I love these names. I think you guys make these names up just for us to try to read them.
Sure.
Yeah. Havana, 60. Krusty, 64. Paradin, 74.
Good.
Nice.
Well done.
Verd Glory, 85. Zaya Green, 90. And Farah Green, 116.
Sweet.
Wow.
Fur, you're on a lot.
Good.
Yeah.
Fairy Green
That's the other.
is not fur, is Winema in Discord.
That's the other. Oh,
Yes.
okay. As Fur's attorney, I got to point out that she's got a. Never mind.
I know. It's one of those you look at the name and think
But
it's
fairy
Well
is
done.
also stands for Latin. Is it Latin or something else for iron? Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's the chemical symbol, isn't it? Or something?
Chemical, isn't it
Right.
FR?
Yeah, well, FE.
Oh,
FE is
FE?
iron.
Okay.
FE.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well done.
Okay, so
Stone.
we got Iron Teams. We got 4 this week and not just 2. So we got Method. What? Method was, they decided after they completed their mythic kill, their world first, they decided to do the Iron Team, but they died at level 13. I don't think it's Method. And number 3 is TSG, also died at level 20. Team Puppets Revenge is at level 31, and Happy Little Accidents is at level 32. I'm actually curious about who's on that team, and where did they come up with the name from? Anyways,
Interesting.
yeah. Okay, so my mom told me it was an accident. Okay, so blood teams. Yeah, my mom too. Let's make a team. Okay, so blood teams. Number 2, 5 Finger Death Taco is level 30. Oh, sorry. My number 1 is Combo Taco 5 is level 34.
There seems to be a theme here.
Yeah. I feel
There
like Taco and 5 are the only 2 people playing blood teams.
Yeah.
I'm not really trying to hype it up
I
or
can't
anything,
jukebox it.
but I'm glad that somebody's making use of it. So.
No one wants to do blood teams with me, so I gave up. So I'm like, yeah, no.
Sure.
And you know what? And with Wingy and Ash's luck, stuff them. I don't want them on my team anymore, so they can just go. Yep.
Shut
I'm
the
just like,
farm door.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa.
I'm like,
And
I don't want it.
And I was harsh. Yeah.
Okay, they won't listen to
Wow.
it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll tell them later. I'll just be like, I so dissed you guys on the show, and they'll be like, oh yeah, what's new?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Next. Yeah. All right. Okay. Here we go. Okay.
This just in. It's Chit Chat!
All right. So, Assy submitted another pun this week, and it goes like this: Why did the cowboy get a wiener dog? Mm-hmm. He wanted to get along, little doggy.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's gold. That's gold. I'll give you that.
That's silver, maybe.
What?
That wasn't bad. Well, that wasn't bad. Okay.
It's pretty good.
All right. So from Dave the Hunter, we have got from the I should have known better aisle. I bought a vacuum cleaner 6 months ago, and so far all it's been doing is gathering dust. Nice. Okay. Wow.
Okay. Moving along.
Moving on. Next. All right. What else do we have from the chat room?
Eli.
It's good. I give it 2 shrugs up. Says 5.
Yeah, there was.
Nice.
They had some banter about PUBG being like war mode, but it's two completely different things. I didn't really see any questions and stuff like that.
All right. Well.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
My lawyers will be in touch. I have a patent on bad puns. So, okay, hold on.
You do.
Yes, you do. So we have it right here. We should screenshot that. As he has admitted, he does bad puns.
Well, there you have it.
There we go.
It wasn't even
That
us.
is true.
Wasn't even us.
That was, yeah, that's right.
Wow.
So can't expect gold all the time, Azzy. That's exactly right.
Entrapment.
Oh, nice.
Right. Okay, so Iron Elite. This apparently is September. I think like it's cheap if you gift out subs. And I think this week, from what I saw, we actually have 2 new subs. It was PS Ducky actually subbed up into Twitch. And I don't think we actually announced it. And if I didn't, sorry. If I did, well, you're going to get another one. But Raz also subbed in. So I need to, if you connect your Discord with your Twitch accounts and all that stuff, if you will be able to access all the extra stuff that's there if you want it. So Timer says it's cheap if you renew a gift sub this month. Okay. I also Ster has will be rejoined on here, but for something I can't say yet. So.
Well, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But,
so Ster has done something for us that we will see what that is in a little bit. So thank you, Ster.
Woot. No, you're welcome.
Woot. I love your woot.
Woot.
Enthusiasm.
Hands up in the air.
Like we just
raise the roof. Woot. Okay. LB, I love your wood. No, I love your woot. LB gifted a whole bunch of subs this week too. So many that I can't tell which one was which. So if you were gifted a sub and all that and you would like to renew, that's cool. I will hopefully be able to add you to the list. And I will... Oh, wow. Somebody's swearing on Twitter. Wow. Squirrel. Okay. And I will... I just see the Twitter. The one tweet is like, holy... Okay. And I will be updating the list after the turn of the month. So I try to do it once a month, but with September, it's been kind of weird. So if you are not on the website list and you are a Iron Elite, please let me know. I'm pretty sure I have it up to date, but yeah. So thank you all for the new subs, and I want to read off our current supporters, which is on the website, which probably won't include some of the people that we just added, but sorry, I will try to add you in as I go. Thank you to Xylan, Awesome Trousers, Boson, Chupa, Crystal Free to Play, LB, Fair, 5 Iron, Frowsy Sparkspan, Grand Negus, Eli CTR, Iron T1, Cashbringer, Cash Me Outside, Chris, hey Chris, an anonymous koala. This is the Viper signing out. Listen, Never Died, Okan, and Periton, P.S. Ducky, Razorus. Hey, you are on the list, so maybe I have announced it. Hey. All right. Rude De Bruin, Soylent Greener, Ster, Swing Cat, Thilani, Tuli Bardine, Unamathil, Winima, Zaya, and Zortz. Zortz has got like the level 2 subs, so he gets like the two emotes. So thank you all very, very much. And thank you for.
How about do it in reverse order? I say next week.
Ooh, okay. Sure.
Next week we will.
Sure. You will have to remind me because I don't remember what I had for breakfast this morning.
Yep, I will do that.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Hit the mic some more, Stone. Good job, buddy. I mean, just imagine if the mic was like 2 inches longer, so it was like right up in my grill. I'd be
TMI.
Bumping it, and I'd be banging the mic all day, all show. Yep. Okay, so for our mods, honestly, really thank you all very, very much. Ster, you are one of them. So let's do that in reverse order. So we got Zortz, Zaya, oh man, Ster, Nisi, trying to do reverse. Fair, Boz, Awesome Trousers. There you go. In reverse order. Thank you all very, very much for your help. For sure, helping it with the website and questions and everything. It definitely helps out a lot.
Go team.
Like,
yeah,
a lot.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. So. And I'm gonna do this again. So just because Leeta's always like, no, if I do the podcast, I'm not doing it. I'm like, fine, I'm gonna do it because I'm a man of the people. I'm driving that bus and I'm driving over top of Leeta.
What? You've never said that.
That's why I said.
Now, I'm like,
I'm throwing you beneath the bus and I'm driving it too. Thank you.
The farm. Jeez.
People know that I'm the nice one. This is going to be my last show. It's been a pleasure. So thank you all for watching. If you want to listen to the next show, I will not be here, and Leeta will be doing it. So this is the last time I'm going to read out the list. Love you all. So you can watch too, because even though Leeta's going to do it next week, you can still watch it live. Okay, so you can live it on Twitch. You can watch it on Twitch.
I can't breathe.
Yep. Just like these wonderful humans are doing. So thank you to Leeta, Nisi, Ster, Sorts, me. I'm watching my own show, man. Ster, that's a bot. Negus, Captain Dobie, Crystal, Devil Dog, that's a bot. Fair, LB, Ili, Ash, Azzy, Mad, Mrs. Rock Guru, Filderbeast. I don't know if that's a bot or not. I've seen it around. I don't know. Platinums and trophies. All right. Poikelstatin. Hey, haven't seen you around for a while. Skinny Seahorse, Slow Cool, Tiger, aka Tiber. Hey, Devil Dog. Awesome. Devil Dog is not a bot. Great. V and K, Virgo Praz, 5, and Zaya. Maybe next week I'll do in reverse order too, Zaya. Everything next week will be reverse order, okay? I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain because
let's do the whole show in
you know
reverse
what?
order.
That would be funny. Okay, okay, a little bit about me. My last name is far, down on the alphabet, right? So whenever I was in school, I was always one of the last kids to be called. Mm-hmm. And so I understand that whole, my name is, low, so it always gets called last. So I totally understand it. Totally understand it. So yeah, that would be pretty cool if we did. It'd be funny. What the hell is this? Ster? Okay. Oh man. So Ster drew a picture and put it in our show notes at the bottom. I don't know, Leeta, if you saw it.
No,
scroll all the way down.
I found that, and that was going to be. I was trying to tell you while we were doing the things. Go, there should be a stick figure of Ster as his rogue. So I was gonna say,
Wow.
I was trying to tell you, add it in.
I don't know if I can just drag and drop it over.
Anyway.
Wow.
So it's I did a little.
Thank you for giving me 2 daggers.
I know, well, you're rogue, so you go stabby.
Can I even
I don't know.
I part my hair in the middle.
I couldn't put it in. Huh. Well, I was working with limited, so I was. It's limited trying to do a night elf, and then I was it's stick figure.
Okay, so as much as this doesn't work for a podcast, here, let's just put it up on the screen. This is what Leeta wanted us to use for his photo. Here, so just,
wow. Woot.
Yeah,
it's a rogue stick figure. There you go. See, it's like clip art. It's like stick figure.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Ster. Being a rogue. Stealthy. Thank you. See, Seraphis appreciates my art. Thank you. Someone does. Versus speed that rogue. Anyway.
There. Nope. Whatever. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Abuse the guest.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so our next show where we are really going to abuse a guest is going to be Saturday, September the 29th, 7 p.m. Eastern, Sunday, September the 30th, which is 12 a.m. GMT, 1 a.m. Central European Time, and 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Summer Time. Zaya will be joining us, so I'm really looking forward to hearing from him. And and this is our reverse order show, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but let's do it. Ster, thank you, Ster, for coming on. And actually, I really like all the info. So it's okay to put those slides up on the blog post for the show.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, of course.
Okay, yeah. Cool. Because I think that would be pretty cool to have up there too. Yeah. Thank you, Ster.
Good. Thank you, Ster.
No
we really appreciate it. Yeah. So, do you want to tell everyone where they can find you? Would be awesome, please.
Okay. Well, you can find me killing perfectly good irons on Worm Rest Accord, or you can find me often in Discord as a moderator as Ster.
Thank you. Excellent. All right, so don't forget where you can find all the information for any of the challenges is on the website, which is wowchallenges.com. You can check out the Discord, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube channels. Everything is there. The links are there to take you through. And don't forget, if you've got any questions, tips, tricks, just want to contact us about, even about the contest us. Just contest us. If you want to let us know any thoughts on the virtual tickets BattleNet, then please email us as well, which is podcast@wowchallenges.com. Ster, where can we find you, please?
Oh, I already did that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stone.
That's the one.
Wow. You see? Yeah, this is it. I'm done. I'm done. She's like,
you? Which one?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
It was a test. It was a test.
Yeah, sure. Hey, Ster, do you want? Are you going to be available next week? Because I think we're going to need a co-host. Sweet.
Or Nisi. Nisi's really good at it too.
Yep. Leeta solo show. That show would go on for 5 hours.
No, it wouldn't. Because I have to go to the bathroom. I wouldn't go 5 hours. Yeah.
Okay.
There would be much coffee consumed.
Sorry.
Oh, bacon. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And I can talk about baking. That's fine. We can talk about baking, coffee, bacon. Wow. Yeah. There we go. I could easily do 5 hours then. Just saying. Anyway, sorry. Stone, where can we find you?
Squirrel.
Told you. You can find me on Twitter at STONEGRASP. Like I'm grasping your stone because you've lost the other one. No, just one. So just one. Not like this. I don't grasp them like that. You gotta cup them. So, as well as the Adventures in Azeroth podcast, which we actually did one last night. Oh my god, we did one once a week. Crazy. And I don't know if we're going to do one next week or if we're going to go back to 2 weeks. So, but, well, the one that we did last night was because of all of the 8.1 stuff. So I was very excited for all the information. Yes. Wow. So you can find Leeta on Twitter at, you can find Leeta. You can find me on Twitter. That's I can't even do it. I can't. That's such a bad accent.
You're cut off. Okay.
Jesus.
So where you can find me, I'm on Twitter at Leeta Wow, which is LEETAWOW. I'm trying not to cry with laughing. And don't forget to check out Behind the Avatar as well as Adventures in Azeroth. Okay, yeah, I'm a bit broken. All right, as always, we want to say huge thank yous to our intro and outro makers, which is Marconin and Epic Insanity. These guys have helped us out immensely. We really appreciate that. So follow them on Twitter at MarconanWow and at Epic_Insanity, and check out their podcast. So Marconin does Torrent Think Tank over there with Jules, and Epic does Frozen Nerds and Epic Questions over there with
Kilroy.
Yes. So check them out. They're fantastic. Don't forget also, last shout out to Seraphis, Calm Before the Storm, World of Podcasts. That's all happening, so check that out. And other than that, again, Ster, thank you for all the fantastic information that you've given us. I know I can take a lot on board. Scouting is very good. I know that it's starting to drill in. Just
escape.
Keep reminding me.
Escape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Escape plans.
Yeah. Okay,
exactly. Good. So thank you so much for that. Other than that, thank you, chat room. Thanks for hanging with us. Have a good week, everyone.
Oh, I should do it. Bye.
Bye.
The WoW Challenges podcast is a World of Warcraft gaming podcast. Produced by Stone and Leeta, copyright 2018. Portions of this podcast belong entirely to Blizzard Entertainment. The music used on this show belongs to Kevin MacLeod, and you can find his great royalty-free music at incomputech.com. No copyright infringement is intended.
That was fun.
Oh, there he goes again. Dude, LB.
Fun.
Oh,
LB. Oh my
LB.
God.
You're amazing.
8 months in a row. Holy Jesus.
Wow, really?
Dude.
LB, that's fantastic. Okay, I'm trying to find it. Oh, I've got one for Zaya for next week. Hang on, maybe. See if I can find a better one. Okay, show title.
Show title.
Ster, what are we doing?
What were you looking for?
What
were you looking for?
In a minute.
Okay.
I like that. No.
Well, I was going
What do you want?
I wanted BFA in the title because, I mean, that's what the show's about. But then if you wanted to say bad frickin' area or holy mackerel, I'd go for either one. I like the holy mackerel. That's kind of cute. BFA, holy mackerel. What do you think?
Lack of clip art.
That's kind of cute too. Haha. But
Woot.
you know,
Woot.
Our woot.
Woot.
Yeah, woot. Oh my
God.
I don't care. As long as it's got BFA in it somewhere.
BFA.
Because that'll make it easier for later when you're searching and you're going, there was a show on BFA. What was it? Well, hey, there you go.
Yeah. What was it? Big frickin' area.
No, bad frickin' area.
Bad.
Bad frickin' area.
Can we just have that? Bad
Yep.
frickin' area?
Yep.
Stone? We're not swearing. Yeah?
We don't have a clean tag now. So
No, well, okay, bad frickin' area.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Calm the farm, people.
Woot.
I still like that. Calm the farm. CTF. Oh,
bad
CTF.
farming area.
I'm going to say that to you. CTF Stone. That's going to be my calm the farm. CTF Stone. It sounds worse saying it like that. Oh, okay. All right, I'm trying to find one for next week.
What are you talking about?
Jeez,
Jeez, I don't know, man. Lord Thunder.
Hey, you know, doing the show backwards, that would be a great for April 1st if you had an April 1st. Yeah, you know, it starts off with the outro and then where can we get hold of you and next week's guest and then all the way backwards. That'd be cool.
That is a great idea.
I have to put that in ideas. Oh, that's so cute.
It's the Twilight Zone.
Nice. Thank you, though. Thank you again, Ster. It was so great to have you. Really enjoyed it.
Oh, same.
And again, lots of info, which is good.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me come on the show.
No, absolutely. We missed you the other week.
Yeah.
You were busy.
I was busy.
You were busy.
Making his wife happy.
Yes.
Happy wife, happy life.
You got to take her out to dinner now and then. That's the rule.
Wow.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop the stream so I can let the family back upstairs.
Bye, chat room. Thanks, guys, for hanging out.
Yeah.
See y'all later.
See ya.
Peace outside.
5 says +1 dinner with wife. Nice.
Thanks.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.